Hey, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Just thought I'd go online for a little while because I haven't been on for a while. Got my one of the spirit balls plugged in. No, the only spirit ball that I have rechargeable. And you're welcome. So I kind of want to answer any questions that uh, that anybody has that might want to reach over towards the other side and connect with them. So just let me know if you have anything, and definitely reach out, see what I can get. You will have to write in chat and ask your question. Kind of a yes or no, or if you would like to see how somebody's doing on the other side. Going over to my channel on the desktop. Again, if you have questions, feel free to ask in the chat. If you have family members that you'd like to connect to or see what's going on the other side. So I'm a psychic medium. I'm doing very well. How are you today? I'm a psychic medium. I can reach out, communicate to family members, pets, whatever you guys would like to check on. Um, and just see if they have anything to say. A lot of it will be relevant information and confirming information as well. It's definitely a great evening to read because it's kind of quiet and the energy feels good in here. It doesn't feel negative. So that's usually when I try to read is when it feels good in here. And welcome in everybody. I appreciate you coming. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Just waiting on the first person. Any kind of questions, they are free right now. Just ask and I will reach over and get the information that you're needing. You can ask Carrie. I've been doing this for quite a while. I gave her readings before, and that's why she is a moderator, because everything that I told her was absolutely on track. So the light is actually a base of energy which the spirits are able to come in and out of and communicate. Oh, the green one? Okay. So that's an EMF meter. What this does is it detects electromagnetic fields, which are known for um, spirits. They use the EMF to communicate. Hi, Lacey. How are you? I've had a great day. Thank you. Have a good day. So I am actually picking up a mother figure. Has anybody had a mother recently pass away or passed away in a long run? I usually don't make anybody moderator in here. Give it a few days and I'll see. We're definitely, I'm trying to get this channel up and strong and going really good. So, yeah, definitely. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Um, but yeah, just checking in a couple days, okay? I want to make sure everybody you make a mod is going to be here, knows what the rules are, and everything like that. Hey, Carrie, are you able to do any of that? Make people mods? You should be able to. I'll let you go on your gut instinct on this one. I'm just here providing the information for people. I'm not really going to be moderating the chat or anything, so yeah, that would be best on your best interest if you are to do that. Have a good evening, Kimmerl. Thank you for stopping in. Hang on, let me check something. You should be able to. You are a managing moderator. I don't have too many mods here, so I might go ahead and make you one. Any abuse or anything like that will get you unmodded. I just thought I'd let you know. This is a calm, collective channel, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have other moderators that have not been able to get on a whole lot lately, so it will help. And again, welcome in. Should we see what the REM pod's got going on? Oh, I think they like that idea. I've just seen the EMF kicking. So we are going to do that. Sorry about the candle. It does clean the energy, clear the energy. It kind of disinfects the energy in the room. So that's why I always burning. All right, you have a good night, Lacey. I will talk to you later. Remember, anybody have any questions or comments, please ask. I will definitely reach out and get the information collected, and get it back to you as well. So, do the spirits think it was a good idea to make Lacey a mod? Can you make that? YES. So, a little bit of what I had happen last night. All right, so it was really kind of interesting. I had a vision of someone moving picked up either a dresser or a headboard with other household items on a moving trailer. It looked like a black Dodge Ram, um, but I did put that it looked like a black truck. Um, so I've been definitely sensing some things off in the house. I had a very uneasy sense while everybody was gone out of the house. I felt like I was being watched or like something was standing there watching me. But I also got the sense that it was not quite human, like it was a dimensional being. And I kind of had a reality check yesterday. There's a spirit that was around that was talking about somebody else, and I thought it was talking about me. And anyways, that spirit definitely despises this other person, and also heard the name Charlie. Yeah, I know. I seen that. I was like, woohoo! I can't remember the name Charlie. I know one Charlie, but he never comes around. So I thought that was kind of different. And I don't know what it's about, but I keep sensing this like almost like a tornado. It's like a black tornado, and I can see in it, and it's got like faces in there. So I don't know if anyone, one of you got, or any one of you has experienced that, or maybe had a mixed emotions about somebody that's passed away. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I'm not going to be sharing everything, but I've been sharing a lot more about what I've been picking up and what I've been feeling and what I've been sensing. Um, of course, there's some things that I just cannot talk about, but um, yeah, it was just definitely weird. The black thing, that's a REM pod. So any type of spirits or anything like that to get really close to it, they'll be able to make it go off, which they just did. Um, they're not shy around here. I am a medium, so therefore they do stick around. They come and they go, and then they, it just detects their presence. And like if it gets if it goes like a really loud sounding, it'll change different colors. So like if I get next to it, see how it's changing the. So if it's really loud, that means something's touching it. Thank you. I appreciate you liking this. Would love it if you subscribed as well. And if you have anything that comes through for you, And I keep getting like a mom sense. Did you recently lose like a mom or something like that, Kamral? Or somebody that was like a mother figure to you? Because I keep getting a sense, especially when you are here, I keep hearing like mom. Or, you know what I mean? Like it's a female, but I keep hearing mom, which is kind of redundant, but I just thought I'd ask you because it does not seem to be correlated to Carrie at all. What do you mean, whatever? That is if you would like to send me a donation. I do readings, but I do donations as well. Like if I pick up anything, I go ahead and just tell you. And welcome back in everybody that is new. I am actually in my house. And yes, I realize that was a smart ass comment, but I felt like I needed to say it. But there are lives to where I do show myself. Um, and yes, spirits do come back, come through and talk through me. So just letting you know. Some of them can be very smart ass, smart aleck. Um, but that's just all part of it. I am still in my work clothes, so I am not going to have the camera pointed at me right now. And you can ask Carrie. Yes, they do come through cocky, and I will say what they say. Can you guys give us a light show? Definitely been a while. I'd appreciate it. And no, I'm not a witch, and I'm not a warlock, and I'm not none of that. I just have a very high sense of the spiritual world. Um, yeah, let's just put it that way. So spirits do like playing with the REM pod more than anything else on the desk. I will tell you that. And as always, I do make the statement that spirits do not have to be around to be able to communicate. They are able to manipulate the energy around you even while they're at a different location. All it takes is a acknowledgement that they're there, that spirits are real, and that's how a lot of people open up and they don't realize it. They think that, oh, well, I'm just going to think about my uncle. Well, that can actually cause you to open up, um, cause you to open up very spiritually, and that's an easy way to open up and become a psychic medium. Acknowledgement goes a long way. Or why isn't anybody saying anything? That's a good question, spirits. I have no idea why they are not talking in chat, but I would love them to. And they said so would we. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, it shows four in here, but I would like to get some ratings going. Um, so I've been watching this thing on like the EVPs. It's really fascinating how them things work. Um, I didn't really know it, but there's many different types of EVPs. Uh, one is definitely like a vocal, but they are able to communicate and talk on different spectrums as well. Um, a more or less vocal one is one, where they are talking like I'm talking, and you can physically hear them with your ears. Hi, Constantine. How are you? Welcome in, and welcome back in, Cam. I'm just going to call you that. Good, good. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. Anybody that's passed over, dogs, cats, whatever, does not matter. I will be able to give you precise information. I want this live to be very interactive. Hey Constantine, do you ever feel like a presence is around you? Yeah, you do. Okay, so you actually do have a presence around you. Do you know anybody that's passed away with the name B? And I'm just saying, like, B. And hi, B, how are you? All I got was B, like the letter B. That was it. Negative. Hi, Haley. How are you? Welcome in. It stands for something, so we'll keep that in mind for sure. Because I heard B. And this stuff can come in and try to confuse me until I figure it out, and then I'll be able to give you the whole diced information from it. I have to dissect it and kind of see where we go from there. It does happen. Brandon, hi Patrick, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, we definitely got the name, or I mean the letter B. So that's all they told me. That's all they said. But then I also noticed when I said that B came in the room. Welcome back in, Lacey. And yes, spirits, I am live. They asked, "Are you live?" Yes, I'm definitely live. BB, I heard this one for you. Cardiology. Have you had anything going on with your cardiology? I heard something about cardiology, okay? Cardiology definitely came in strong, so flat out what I heard. You don't need to donate. I'm just telling you what I heard, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hide that user. Seems like a troll, so I'm not dealing with you. Bye. As you all can tell, I don't have the mood or the time to deal with bullshit like that. So I'm just going to let you know that now. Hey B, have you been having issues like with your heart? And I hate asking that like on the live, but this is what I'm being told. Yeah, I've been told that you're having some heart things going on. Um, do you have palpitations or like murmurs? Like it'll feel like your heart stops for a second and then it'll start beating up again. Okay, because that's what I'm definitely picking up on. Like you are definitely having heart murmurs, things like that. And I'm being told to tell you to keep an eye on it. I'm not going to say any more about it, but keep an eye on it. Okay? Mm. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that you are going to start having more issues with that. And that's why I'm telling you. I'm not trying to tell you to scare you. It's not my job as a medium to tell you to scare you, thing like that. So just if you feel like you're having them more, go get it checked out, please. Okay, yeah. Definitely get it checked out when you can because that was my spirit guides actually coming through and telling me to tell you this. It was not just a spirit, it was a spirit guide. Do you know anybody by the name of Ashley? Carrie, do you know an Ashley? Somebody in here does. Okay. Because it is being actually directed toward you, Carrie. Um, don't know. Could be one of those messages coming through for you to connect with her, talk to one of them. Not quite sure which one. Um, and I'm only telling you guys what I'm hearing loudly, so that definitely is something that they're stressing for me to tell you. So she has long black hair. Okay, the Ashley that I'm talking about, she's got long black hair, and I'm kind of seeing green eyes. Hey, Michael, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Yes, you sure can, Michael. It could be. All I know is the name Ashley, and I'm getting like the sense that she has long dark hair, almost like a blackish hair, and she's got green eyes. So, and I'm being told that they're light green eyes. You should know who I'm talking about, and I'm being told that you do. Does this make any sense to you? Someone with long dark hair. Um, will you and Amber be in a long? I'm already getting the sense of no. Looking for my pendulum wherever it is. I want to validate that. No. Yeah, I'm definitely being told no on that one. There it is. So when there's a lot of energy around, I do use other contacting methods. Um, yeah, and I'm being definitely told no on the Amber part. So where will I find a loving partner? You're very welcome. Yeah, I did a double reading on that, Michael, too, and that was definitely a no. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what they're telling me. And I will not tell you something that is not what I'm reading or picking up. Where will I find a loving partner? So the location and time, that's not going to come in handy. Um, but I am being told that you are going to be finding somebody, Ash, um, pretty soon. Actually, I'm being told very soon. Okay, yeah, Michael, I did not feel like there was any really like communication there between you guys, and that's why I said no, and my spirit guides as well said no. Definitely not picking any type of energy up on her behalf or your behalf. And Ash, it's definitely going to be, it's going to be definitely somebody in your vicinity. No, I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to tell things how they are. And that's it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. They don't want me to do that, and I'm not going to do that for somebody else. You know what I mean? And you're very welcome. But I was definitely told that it's going to be very soon. So keep your heart open and your eyes open, but don't fall too fast. And I think you kind of understand what I'm talking about because that's exactly what they told me um, to tell you is not to fall too fast. Yeah, and my soul demeanor is not to be rude to anybody that comes in. It goes based off of the type of question that you have, either um, psychically or on the mediumship part. Um, it's kind of like a huge playground with a whole bunch of spirits playing on it, and they come in, they go, they come in, they go. Yep, exactly. Make them wait because the longer that you wait, you already know where I'm going with this. Ashley or Ash, have you been, not from me directly, but have you been seeking advice from somewhere else? Because I was told you are seeking advice from, you had been seeking advice from somewhere else as well. Yeah, quit doing that. Okay. You see how dead on I was with that? You know who you can trust. Good. And the spirits are actually telling me to tell you, Ash, the scoop. Um, nice to meet you. That's what they are telling me to tell you. Okay. And I'm actually seeing four different spirits around you right now. And mm, let's see if I can read up on that. Okay, so you have family member spirits around you, but they are not all family. Okay. It's okay, BB. Yeah, definitely welcome back in. Appreciate you coming back in. There's so many other channels that everybody could go be visiting and everything, but y'all come here and that's awesome. I appreciate that 100%, guys. Now, the only thing that I do ask is not to try to have me reach out to somebody that was very negative, um, because I will pick up on it really quick. And they are very hard to get rid of. They can be kind of leading towards an attachment, and I do not want that. And Ash, I'm being also told to tell you that your grandma's saying hi. They did say that they are not going to tell me which one it is because you should already know the answer to this. Um, but hello, anyways, and that's how they come across. Is they're coming across saying hello, anyways. So just letting you know. So if your grandma, um, one of your grandmas talk like that, that's how they are coming through as well. Very like strict, stern, very direct to the point. Okay. Hi, Junior. Is anyone in here having like high anxiety? Like almost like panic, like a panic attack, or like just not feeling right? If you are, just please say yes, and I'll try to read off of that. Because I feel like someone in here has got like very high anxiety. It's actually making my heart race. Okay. It's making my heart race legit, like almost out of my chest. I'm being told to just sit back, calm down, take it easy, smoke you a cigarette, and enjoy life, okay? Because whatever worries that you're worrying about right now or trying to get something on your plate, it needs to go through a period of time, not instantly now. Okay? This anxiety that you're feeling is not for you. Alright, I'm gonna put the batteries in the flashlight and see if we can get any flashlight activity going on tonight. How's that sound, everybody? They are able to manipulate the flashlights, turn them on, turn them off, do whatever they would like to do. Oh, look at that. They are excited. Can you step away? Thank you. There's one flashlight on. Can you turn that flashlight off? There you go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey, Shannon, welcome in. Yeah, definitely check it out. If you enjoy this kind of thing, I am a medium. I do talk with spirits on the other side. Um, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I would definitely get you some answers. And I'm trying to get this other flashlight. There we go. They turned that other flashlight off just like I asked them to. Oh, now it's back on. Yeah, this is just a cool, energetic room to come into, not have to worry about stress, not have to worry about anything. Just come in, have fun, get your questions asked and answered. I do readings as well. Um, but yeah, if I have anything that comes across, especially to my moderators, I go ahead and let them know what's coming through. And Carrie, your mom's saying hello again. You know who I'm talking about. There you go. There's your validation and there's your proof. Can you turn that light off? Thank you. Does anybody here know the name or know a person by the name of Brad? Maybe that's that B name that was coming across earlier. All I heard was B, but now I heard the name Brad. Ah, okay, okay. Yep. Was you trying to wait until later to talk to me, Brad? Yes. You're coming through strong, ain't you? Okay. Carrie, for you, Brad, is coming through. So I don't know if it's directly a psychic connection or the medium connection making this happen. Um, but yeah, just know that Brad's here. Okay. So that's the thing with me, everybody, is I'm able to read people and I'm able to read spirits. I hear what spirits say directly in my head, and um, yeah, that's how that works. So is Brad deceased, Carrie? Trying to get the connection, um, more of the connection with him. No, okay. So they're saying something about Brad. Okay, yes. I heard he understands. Okay, so that verifies that he understands. Did you recently talk to him about something? And he's this is confirmation of the energy I'm feeling from him telling you that he understands. Even though that he's alive, I can still read him. Okay, where the spirit guides go and read him and then relay the information back to me. And do not say yes if I am wrong. Please do not say yes if I am wrong. Okay, I would rather be wrong sometimes. Okay, so you did not. That's awesome. Have you talked to him recently? I don't know why I'm not doing that. Okay, so what I'm being told to tell you, Carrie, is that you need to contact Brad. Something is going on with him that he needs your help. Okay. Now I know you said that you guys are not close, but this is exactly what's coming through spirit as them telling me, hey, she needs to contact him. Okay. This coming through very strong, actually. Is this a time where he's trying to reach out? Is that what's going on, spirit? Oh, okay. Son of Grandpa we spoke to us the other night. Okay, gotcha. I'm seeing a vision of like this guy smiling. He's like really old, but he's smiling, like all teeth. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? And he's like throwing his hands up in the air, kind of like pointing, kind of like a goofy guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. Okay. You sure can. Yes, I'm definitely welcome in. Okay, so yeah, he's I'm gonna tell you flat out. I do tell you exactly what I'm picking up on. I don't sugarcoat shit, okay? This is me, this is who I am. You either accept it or you don't. Um, but there's no connection there. I don't even feel like he's even thought about, or you know what I mean, like thought about you in any way, any sense or form. Um, I'm not getting like there's a lot of nothingness there is what I'm being told. Does that make sense though? I mean, there's like no feeling there at all. Okay, yeah, there's no feeling there at all. Like there's it's almost like they were emotionless. No sense of humor. Um, very self-detailed, if you know what I'm talking about, but does not really detail anybody else. Okay, so they're agreeing with me as well. Um, yeah, literally. There's no motivation or drive for him at all. Okay, or this person. There's no motivation or drive to them. Um, yeah, so I'll just keep it at that. So I definitely hope that helped you out. Uh, thank you. Yeah, I've been told, not to brag, but I've been told that I'm very, very accurate on a lot of my readings. And he was not very nice to you either, was he? Is my existence girlfriend still stalking me? No. No, he's not. He's, interestingly enough, what I heard, content with what he has, which is nothing. That's kind of blunt. I do not like saying it like that. Okay, yeah, because I seen the physical part on it. Um, I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm going to call you Mon, yeah, that one, and I'm just going to call you that, Mon. Um, I've seen the violence. I've seen it. Okay. Hey, BB, why don't you ask questions? I feel like I'd get a better reading off of you if you ask questions, or you know what I mean? Like, there's things there that you want to know, but I don't want to just pick and pull. You know what I mean? I don't like picking and pulling. I don't know, man. I also seen a side of him to where he's like physical with his hands as well. I don't know if he's been that way towards you, but I see him being very physical with his hands as well. Okay. Yeah, I seen the hands. I seen it was the face and the hands is what was shown to me. So, um, yeah, definitely sorry you had to go through that. I wish that on nobody. Should have focused on this book to keep me from getting evicted. Get my money and get my money. I'm being told to tell you that that would actually be something that would benefit you personally more than getting the money. I think what you are going to be putting in that book has more meaning towards yourself than anybody else. So please keep that in mind. When will you get a job? That's a very good question. And welcome in, everybody. So I'm actually being told that it's not going to be anytime soon. Um, but keep plugging away because you could definitely have some impact in a company that does need help. And I'm being told specialty, so yes. Are you educated in a field like you went to school for something like legit, almost like a trade school? You learn something in a trade or uh, spend a lot of time on learning? Yeah, they were telling me that you had computer. Okay. Yeah, I was told that you were in like a schooling for a certain trade, so that's cool. Keep plugging along on that because I believe that you will be getting successful for what you are looking for. Don't take what's going to be just given to you or handed to you, but sometimes it is the time that you need to heal and rejuvenate yourself to be able to go and do these things, okay? So don't think that that is a stopping stone for you. It's actually something that's going to help you out. Um, don't accept a company for who they want you to be. Have go work for a company that accepts you for who you are. Okay. I'm actually being told no, you don't, Dreamweaver. I think you're. I think you're. The persons that you are renting from probably have a pretty good understanding about what you do and how you operate things. Yeah, everybody, if you're here, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm on just about every night. If I do plug a live in and I'm not on, usually that's something I'm not feeling well. Something something came up, just whatever. It does take a lot of energy to read and do this. So, hey, BB, did you have your question ready for me? So you can just send me a tip over on Chime or Cash App if you would like to. It is the dollar sign and BMADER 22. You can do either one of those. And it's the same for Chime or Cash App. You should be able to send money through like Chime in any type of program that you have, or I mean, any type of cash app that you have. So you've been in therapy for a while now. So I'm actually being told that you've been helped a lot. I mean, not like that, but I mean, you're taking the help and it's helping you inside. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling it inside, not just your physical body, but you're feeling it spiritually as well. And I'm being told very well said. The therapy for you is running deep. So, yep, spiritually did come across, so that's very good. Yep. See, got the validation that you needed. Keep it up. You're doing a good job. These other things that are just in your life are just obstacles, okay? You don't need, when you have something come in and you feel like it's making you feel good, does it actually make you feel good or does it just a quick gratification? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Just let it go. Tell that negative energy it has no place or room inside your soul. I mean, get rid of it. Okay. And I feel like you're very well grounded now. You weren't before, but you are now. You're getting the hang of it. Yep. Sometimes it's breaking that cord, breaking that connection, breaking that knot, that tie, that communication, that fear. It all comes down to it. It all manipulates into one big fucked up ball, and it's hard to get rid of. But that's when you just got to start cutting, taking them scissors and breaking them ties. Look at that. Perfect. Breaking them ties. It's all it's about. So when I first became a psychic medium, I was always told, in with the new, out with the old. In with the new, out with the old. Uh, and like Do you believe in magic? Stuff like that. I had to learn all this myself and know what I'm feeling and know what's good, what's bad, everything. So I have that advice to give to anybody that wants to take it. Um, take it, learn, and run with it. Yep, sure did. Anytime there's negative energy around, it will take everything else away. It doesn't matter if you try to get rid of it, it'll come back stronger. Get rid of it. Break that tie, break that connection. Doesn't matter who it is, what place, what item, what thing, break it. He also did magic on me to keep me hooked, and I found out I'm quite intuitive myself. Yeah, definitely. You have everything to materialize. You just need to materialize it. Okay. Not necessarily get your paycheck green. I take donations and I do reading for people, but I still don't consider it a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So I actually found out about 14 years ago that I opened up. One night I went to bed completely fine, didn't hear nothing. Woke up the next fucking day, started hearing voices in my head. Was like, schizophrenia? I was like, nope, can't be. And the reason I say that is because I'm not scared of anything. If anything, this has made me become less scared of reality and the spiritual side. But I've been having experiences ever since I was a child. I remember paper flying around in the room, a computer monitor, or not monitor, a computer speaker lifting up and setting back down right in front of my eyes. Um, Radios turning on by themselves. I'd be at work and the machines just mess up out of out of the blue. I mean, anything like I touched. I have internet trouble even here now. Not so much being on the phone, but I do on the computer all the time. Um, my security cameras, they go off. Oh, it is. It's definitely something you're constantly learning. And I'm not saying I know everything because I don't. There's a lot that I have not even touched yet. But I do have kinetic abilities. I do have psychic abilities. I do have mediumship abilities. I do have all kinds of all kinds of stuff. I do writing. I do dowsing rods, um, scribing. Uh, I see video reels in my head. I see images in my head. All kinds of things. hmm Yep. And that's the same with me. Like when I'm in a very, very bad mood, you see something else come out of me. And my mood switches instantly. Like I can be in a good mood and then somebody come in my room and I'm instantly in a bad mood. I'll be like, someone in here is in a bad mood. You need to change that shit or you need to get out. You know what I mean? Like I am not dealing with no negative energy. Yes, I can connect with ones who have passed on. I've actually seen the spirits of people that were still alive standing right next to them. I've seen demons. I've seen angels. I've seen um, all kinds of shit. Yep. I've actually seen him standing right in front of my fucking bed while I was standing, or while I was in bed. Look at that. Bam. And no, I'm not calling on any to come in, communicate, nothing like that. I'm just solely sharing my experiences. I remember, so this is what's really cool. Uh, you can tell the excitement in my voice. Um, I was doing a cleansing ritual for somebody that had a very negative spirit in there, and it was playing mind games with me so bad. Like I'd walk to the back room and I could feel it in there, and then like all of a sudden it would just clear out. I'd walk into the bathroom and like everything was taken out of me. Like it did not like me knowing that I could see it and I could sense it and I could feel it in in their location. And it was one hell of an experience. I mean, I got it out, but it made me sick for like 2 or 3 days. Yep. Well, just the other night, even in my house, everybody was gone, and I just walked out of the room, and I felt something just watching me. Like watching me in the living room, watching me in the kitchen. Like I know I have spirits all around me all the time. That's who I am. Psychic medium. You have them here. The energy does not need. The spirit does not need to be here for the energy to stay and manifest. So, do you guys know what I'm saying about that? A spirit does not have to be in the same physical location that you are at to manipulate the surroundings. Okay? I'm going to put my charger on the phone real quick. Bam. Done. But yeah, I mean, they do not have to be in the same vicinity or anything. You can have one spirit communicating from, say, Asia, and then um, you could have another one from, say, Florida, and they'll still be able to come here and communicate and talk and all that. So yeah, no, exactly. They're not confined at all. Definitely not. And you'll be able to actually tell when they communicate through me because they're very fast. They like to communicate very fast, and I am like a very low, like soft spoken person, and that's just how I am. I talk, just regular speed like everybody else, but when I get information coming through, they speed everything up. It's almost like a download, and then I'm able to just read everything from the top to the bottom. Do angels? No. Um, they can, but they're going to come in pure natural form. So an angel, when I seen an angel, they were actually very big, vibrant. Um, they weren't shadows. It's almost like, so I don't even know how to really explain it. Um, they're they're entities, but they're in very vibrant uh, color, very vibrant colors that flash, glow, things like that. It's very, you can definitely feel the energy from them, and it's the most amazing feeling that you can have having an encounter with an angel. Yes, they are light beings. So I'm going to get into this a little bit. A lot of people don't know that a lot of spirits, when they are here on Earth, are here because they were not very good individuals, so therefore they were not able to enter the light. They were not able to cross over. They are here because they are earthbound. They are not a genuine spirit. These are people that had been on this earth that have passed over that are now stuck because they either um, did something to somebody, things like that. Um, so, if, like, I question a lot, like, do the spirits, do the people that take their own lives, do they go to heaven or hell? Technically, there's no hell. The only hell that there is the hell that we're living on now, and we gotta descend to heaven because we're already on hell. Yes, they are trapped. They are not allowed to move. Their souls are not allowed to move. So, Dreamweaver, I'm actually being told no on that, okay? They're saying no and yes, but I think they're looking at that information in a different context. No, she's not. Or no, he's not. Sorry. For some, okay, that I do that too. I'll be reading something and it'll say, so like when I just read yours, is my grandmother one of my guardian angels? I did not see grandfather. I seen grandmother there. So that's definitely a way of your grandmother trying to come through because they will change what I see on the screen as well. And it's okay, Dream. Hey, Dream, I have a question for you. And don't take this the wrong way or anything like that. But, and you can tell me to stop if you want to, okay? But do you believe in the existence of God? Because I have a funny feeling that you're still trying to determine if he was real or not, okay? So, an interesting thing about guardian angels and spirit guides and just regular spirits, a lot of times your family members will not be your guardian angel. They will not be an angel. They can, I don't really want to say that. Okay. So they cannot be a guardian angel, but they can be an angel. Okay. And a lot of people don't realize that. It's kind of like in text to where God already has his people picked out for who he wants to go to heaven. So that's kind of where I'm stuck sometimes too, thinking, well, am I one of the ones going to heaven or am I staying here on earth? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's very deep. It's almost so deep I can't even ask that question. And there are things I'm able to ask, and then there's things that they're like, oh, we are not going to tell you. I don't care. I don't care how many ways that you put it. You could put it in 6 different ways. You could say it in Latin. You could say it in English. You whatever. We are not telling you. Okay, so that's what I was picking up. I got the sense that you were really questioning it before. Like you were questioning if he was ever real. Not necessarily like him as a person, but him as a divine energy. Okay. But yes, he's definitely real. And if you guys would ever like to look at the video that I did, I actually had a direct communication with God Himself. All the lights on the desk were lighting up, everything. It was amazing. You can even ask Carrie. I had never seen nothing like that before. Um, it was cool. It was the best. It was like the best feeling ever. And to let everybody know, I have had three near death experiences as well. Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Fake faith. You cannot have fake faith. Fake will get you nowhere. Being fake in life gets you nowhere. Telling lies in life gets you nowhere. That's a whole new subject. I being modest, pure, and clean is the way everybody should live their lives. Because I'm telling you what, you might think Uncle George is gone, but you know what? He's watching everything you do. Everything. He's watching you take a shower. He's watching you while you're sleeping. He's watching you while you're um, walking down the aisle. Everything. Now, those spirits only come across to help you out. They don't care about the stuff, the nasty stuff, the naughty stuff, you know what I mean? But there are other things out there that will attack you and try to take any good that is left in you away from you. So keep that in mind. Yeah, it's amazing what a tie will do to you. I've had ties on me. I know I've had ties that were not good at all. I go to bed with a headache every night. I'd wake up with a headache every day. I'd have a headache 24/7. It would turn into a migraine. It would turn into stomach cramps. It would turn into all kinds of different ailments. Um, but believing in the higher than yourself, um, puts a whole new light to everything in this world. Yeah, that was one. You know what? I might cuss, but you know what? I also speak the truth. Speak how I feel like I need to speak, not how I'm not going to be governed on what I say or what I, speak. All right, Carrie. Hi, BB. Yep. I do speak for my ancestors. I feel like I'm divinely protecting, especially to those that wish me harm and magic and no cursive. So yeah, one thing about that is um, the tongue says a lot. You know what I mean? You know the old saying, "A picture is worth 1,000 words." Well, so is talking. BB loves honey tea. So does anybody else have any questions for me? It could either be about me. Um, It could be anything that you guys have a question for. Doesn't matter. I would like to kind of take this time for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So hopefully these questions are more for me to answer. So one of my weirdest experiences, and this is before I opened up, this is before I knew about any good or bad, this is before I knew about anything like this, okay? I ended up running into a preacher of all people, okay? I got chills even just thinking about this. All right, so the only thing that he ever told me is that when I grow up, I'm going to be very special. And I never knew what he was talking about until now. And it's like I don't have to use these gifts for bad. Use them for good. You know what I mean? Like I could have been going into the dark practices with all this, or I could have been, straying away from. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here as well. I appreciate you. Make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe. Definitely on all the time. But yeah, anyways, he told me that I was going to be very different and that I was special. And I never really put two and two together until about 14 years ago. So another thing I'm going to get into, and I do appreciate you sending me some. Um, and another thing that I thought was kind of odd is so when I ended up opening up, I'm going to talk to you guys about what it feels like, what changes you mentally and physically. So when I first opened up, I remember I was so scared. I was hearing things like you would not believe. I was hearing like German, I was hearing French, I was hearing all kinds of different languages that I had no idea, but for some reason they were getting like deciphered for me and I was able to understand them. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So I kind of just like I laid I laid back and I was like, okay, so this might work out. And then but that same day that I ended up opening up, I ended up waking up, hearing the voices, going outside, walking down to the church because I thought I was like being possessed or some crazy BS like that, you know what I mean? So I literally sat down on the porch over by the church and I had there was this fight. It was like a fight for good and bad. Like I had to choose what side I was on, if I was going to be good or if I was going to be bad. I had a veil drop down. It was like a reddish looking color veil, um, and it was very bright. It was a very bright red, and it just come down, and I started feeling things around me. Um, even today, even sometimes when I'm walking, I'll feel like I'm getting a magnetic pull in different directions. So that's a kinetic energy pulling me towards the spirit. So they're there letting me know where they are at. Um, and then that's how that kind of started. And then it went from there to um, trying to figure out what to do with this gift to better understand it. And then I started figuring out that there was little bleeps in time to where you had to figure this out, you had to figure this out, you had to figure this out, you had to, yeah, you know what I mean? Like you had to figure out why you were seeing this, why you were hearing this, why you were feeling this. And not only that, not only do I have the psychic and the mediumship part, but I'm also a sensitive as well, and I'll get into that a little bit later. And but yeah, the sensitive part, the mediumship part, and the psychic part do not really mix together very well. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But it's been an interesting experience, an interesting journey. And there's times where I message my mods and I'm like, I cannot do this no more. I feel like I'm like going out of my mind. But then every time that I feel like I'm going out of my mind, it just straightens right back out like nothing's going on. You know what I mean? Like breathe down deep, release it. And welcome back, Carrie. But yeah, I am here to be a teacher. I am here to help people with their gifts. I am here to help myself with my gifts. I'm here to learn, to educate people about the good and the bad things. I'm here, that's one thing I don't like about churches is they always want to talk about God, but they don't ever want to talk about the other things trying to keep you away from them. And those are some of the subjects that I will get, I will relay, you know, because that's all part of it. Now, I want to word this very carefully. Do I open, and the light come on, um, do I open myself up to the negative? Well, you kind of have to because it's the only way you're going to learn about it. If you don't open yourself up to learn about the negative stuff, you're not learning everything. It's like reading a book. If you go to read a book and you only read a page of it, did you really learn anything? No. So, yeah. Well, I think I'm probably going to head off of here for tonight. Um, I will talk to everybody tomorrow. I'll be on. I will be giving readings again. Let me know if you guys need anything. Drop a message in one of my videos. I'll see it. And I'll contact you to get a hold of you to do a personal reading or whatever if y'all need to. Um, remember, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe. Until next time, you've seen it on Seen from Within.